What could be better than this, guys? He's two creatures in one. He's half car, half eel. He's Nile Speedcone. This is pretty darn cool. I mean, I think Nile is one of the most wildest cars I've reviewed in quite some time, that's for sure. And I can't wait to finally crack him open today and see how he looks out of the package, because in the package, he looks pretty darn awesome. Anyways, so welcome on back to the Cars Garage, everyone. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. I have just been getting over a flu, cold, I don't know what the heck it was, but I had a cold. Then I got over it. About a week later, I get the flu, or whatever it was. I never checked to see what it was, but I hope it wasn't the old Rona, that's for sure. Either way, I'm better now, feeling good today, so I thought I'd crack open Nile Speedcone and see how he looks out of the package, because I just think this is one of the most wildest cars that I got from the Mr. D haul, which I did about a month ago or so. It was a lot of fun. Mr. Talkett picked up a bunch of cars for me in Illinois, and he shipped them on over to me in Canada, because, as you know, in Canada, we never are able to find as many cars as the collectors over in the States, so it just makes sense for me to go through Mr. Dockett to get a lot of these cars, because if not, who knows how long I'd be waiting to get them, you know what I mean? Anyways, though, very, very cool artwork for Nile Speedcone. I really, really like this guy. Very cool name, too. I like it a lot. But he really does look like an eel, like an electric eel. That's what Mr. Dockett said about him, too. And I can't help but notice that is true, or kind of like a snake, too, I guess, even a little bit like a rocket ship. I don't know, but very cool expression on his artwork there. Of course, new for 2023. Really love the Cars on the Road packaging. Too bad it is not returning for 2024. But I don't believe, no, Nile Speedcone will not be returning either for 2024. Or maybe, yeah, he will in a racing, or a 5-pack, and possibly in a racing 2-pack as well. He is in a racing 2-pack, though, or was, for 2023. You can find him in 2023's singles case J, though, and L as well. So, quite a few good ways to find him. Not that many cases, but he is quite the peg warmer for some reason. I'm not sure why. I guess it's because he's a light car. I don't know. He's very cool, though, to me at least. As seen in Cars on the Road on the back, and we only have 6 cars for some reason instead of 7. Don't know why they never put a car there anymore. It's very odd. Claire Gunzer, though, Jeremy, Cryptid Buster Mater, Quadratorchosaur, Griswold, and Mateo, who I'll be reviewing very, very shortly as well. And I'd hope to review Quadratorchosaur soon as well, and Cryptid Buster Mater, but who knows when I'll be able to get them. Anyway, so yeah, it's just your standard Cars on the Road packaging. So, without any further ado, let's bust him open and see how he looks. Man, this Nile Speedcone fella, he sure is eye-catching, I gotta say. I am loving his paint job. Very, very cool with the lime green and the yellow color combination. I'm absolutely loving it. But the one thing I'm not loving so much is his length. He is definitely way too small. They really could have made him about double the size. Obviously, they couldn't because of the size of the blister, to fit him in the singles pack. Obviously, there would have been no way to make him double the size. I know that, but they definitely could have made him a little bit longer. You know what I mean? Like, that's a good little length on each side they had, extra room to work with, and they definitely could have used it to their advantage if they wanted to, but they chose not to, which is just classic Mattel for you. I mean, technically, Peggy Liner, as big as she is, even she is kind of inaccurate. She should probably be like, I don't know, maybe about a third of the size bigger. I don't want to say double because I don't know if she'd be that much bigger. But Nile, he should probably be about 2/3 bigger, I would say. I don't know if he should be quite double as big as he is, because then he'd be Peggy Liner size, and I definitely don't think he should be that big. But I don't know. He should definitely be a little longer for sure. Anyways, though, yeah, Nile is a pretty cool car. I do love his paint job and everything, so no complaints there. Just wish he was a little bit longer. Anyways, though, one cool little piece of information I found out about him, or actually it could be a her, because listen to what I'm about to tell you. The person in real life that his name is based off of, Nile Cone, she's actually a female, and she worked on Cars on the Road just like all these other people that these cars are named off of. She was actually one of the story and editorial coordinators that worked on Cars on the Road. And here's a picture of her next to Lightning McQueen in Cars Land. Thought I'd show that because I can never find pictures of these people, so I thought that'd be cool. But yeah, just kind of odd, because I think when I look at Nile, I think he looks like a male, but he's named off a female, so I don't know what to think anymore. I mean, so is Gearston Marshall, so is Greebles, even Dash Jammin'. So I don't even know what to think anymore. Are they all females? Every single background character in Cars on the Road? I guess it's possible, but they never really identify them as females anymore because they never really like do anything with their eyes. And like usually back in the day, they would always put like thick eyelashes on the females, but now they don't even seem to do that anymore. So I don't know. I guess it would make sense for them not to have a bunch of makeup on. Or it's not really makeup, it's just like eyelashes, isn't it? I don't know. Maybe it is supposed to be makeup, so I guess that would make sense as to why a lot of these, if they are female self-led racers, aren't wearing any, because, they're supposed to be racing, it's not really about looking good, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, here is where Nile Speedcone appears at in Cars on the Road in the third episode, Salt Fever. Right after McQueen and Mater arrive at the Salt Flats, we see that blue truck push him towards the starting line and then gives him a little boost, and we actually get to see him race a little bit, which is cool because we really don't see really any of the other Salt Flats racers race at all in the episode, except for that silver one in the very beginning. But yeah, it doesn't appear too much, but at least we get to see him race. I think that's pretty cool and pretty special for him. That's why I wish Mattel would have nailed this die cast, but unfortunately they kind of screwed up on the whole length of him. Anyway, so let's move these cones out of the way. Put them back there. I put them here because, Nile Speed Cone makes sense, you know what I mean? Anyways, though, I like his expression, that's for sure. It's definitely kind of on the basic side. There's not a whole lot of surface area for his eyelids there, his old windshield, but I think that looks pretty good. It's almost like a little reminiscent of Raul Rules expression, to be honest, because it curves up, then it kind of like curves down. You know what I mean? Kind of cool. Almost a little bit sly looking, but I wish that right eyelid would have like moved down into his eyeball a little bit more. Probably would have looked a little better because you can see both of his eyelids or both of his eyeballs like fully, so it's a little strange there. But yeah, cool. They painted his teeth white there. Not a whole lot of decals really at all. Obviously, not really a lot of surface area at all on him. He does have little windows in the side, outlined in black, and then it looks like there's little green screws on there as well, so that's cool. Pretty nice. And he's got little 523 numbering on the side there next to his windows. Kind of odd. He does have a plastic eye plate too, by the way. Kind of hard to tell though, so it blends in pretty nicely, so that's good. Like the little yellow stripes he has on the side. Definitely mixes well with the lime green. Very cool color combo. Then his plastic spoiler slash wing. I don't really know what to call it. I guess kind of more like a tail fin, I guess, like a plane would have. That's cool. It doesn't really match 100%. You can definitely tell the yellow paint doesn't take as well to it. It's a little different there, but it's fine, I guess. And then he's got quite a few little like contingency sponsor type decals down here, as well as some little vents, which we'll talk about in a second. But here are the decals. It says 789. What does that mean? Maybe it's 78.9, like a radio station? I don't know. And then, what does that say? It's so hard to read these. MOV4? I don't know. And then intake and something. Some kind of blue logo. It looks like starts with a V, maybe. I cannot make that out for nothing. So, that's unfortunate, because I really would have liked to read these. But it's fine, I guess. Anyways, the events, which I wanted to talk about, I'm kind of upset by them because they didn't really apply the decals right on them, because like the black lines that are there are supposed to make it look like a vent, like an air, not really a vent. I guess it's more like an air intake, I guess, because he didn't really have like a blown engine or anything to, let the air move through them to make them go faster and make them more aerodynamic. So I guess that's what those are for, but it's just too bad they didn't really put the decals on right. I mean, this one, they just kind of put it too high and they put it too far to the right. And then this one, they just kind of put too far to the left. So I don't know why. They kind of screwed that up. But I don't even know if they would fit. I don't even think so. I think that extra black line is just not necessary. Maybe that's why. They just kind of went too heavy with the black lines, I think is what they did. Kind of odd. But oh well, it's probably like that on all of them, actually. Now that I think of it, because it just doesn't look like that black, like all those black lines would fit there. It's just too many. Anyways, little star on the back says 703. I don't know why, but that's kind of cool. All these self flats have these random numbers on them, and I have no idea what they mean. None of them really seem very consistent with each other. Some of them have numbers and letters. Some of them only have numbers. It doesn't really make sense. Then we got a black vents or like exhausts back there, but red parachute. Very, very cool. I like that he has a parachute because there's not a whole lot else on him, so that's cool because not all the Cell Flats racers have them. That looks nice though. Then it looks like some more screws back there. I'm just glad they painted the few little things that he has on him because if they were to mess up on something, he really wouldn't be that great looking, to be honest. Then the base is green for some reason. At least it's not salty colored. That's all I can say. The wheels are all black. He's only got three. Honestly, didn't even realize that. That's pretty cool. Like Tom Bay and Peggy Liner, I guess. Disney Pixar 2022. Cool that they copyrighted it. I like when they do that. Made in Thailand. And then where's the date stamp? I don't see one at all. Wow, he doesn't have a date stamp. That's weird. Maybe it's like hidden in there. We just can't see it. I'm not sure. Oh, right there. Never mind. What does that say? S25A? So the 25th week of 2023. Wow. That wasn't all that. Oh, no, that was a while ago. Never mind. I don't know why I was thinking 2024. We're not even that far into 2024. What the heck am I saying? Anyway, so yeah, small car on the basic side, but I really do like his whole color combination and everything. The yellow and the green's very cool. Definitely eye catching. Compare him to Peggy Liner a bit, although it's going to be hard to get her into the same frame here. You can just tell though. He should be longer, that's for sure. Maybe not that much longer than he is, but just a little. Even if they would have just made him another like half a centimeter, I think it would have definitely added to his whole appearance. That's for sure. Piggy Liner's got a little parachute back there too. Hers is different and it's white. Actually, it's only got like a line in the middle. It doesn't even really look like a parachute. Whereas this one got like tons of lines, almost looking like it's all wrapped up. It's just ready to open on him, so he doesn't go crashing into the mountain like Mater almost did in the episode. Luckily, he did not have to follow the speed demon. He made it out of there alive with his quick wits. Anyway, so yeah, there's not really a whole lot else to compare him to. I mean, here he is next to some of the other Salt Flats racers. Just for size comparison, he's pretty much the same size as what is this guy's name? Mark Sontheimer. And that is the exact same, just repainted. And then, yeah, Royce Rivsley. I don't know. I'm just glad he doesn't have the salty tires because that really would have hurt this guy for sure. But he's fine. He's just a little on the small side, that's for sure. But he's just like a filler one for me, honestly. Just a filler. I don't really care. Can't really complain if it's just another Salt Flats racer. You know what I mean? I'm glad to get them. A little tired of them at this point, but I know we got to complete that collection. I just think they did all the really cool ones, and unfortunately, they screwed up on a lot of the really cool ones by giving them all salty tires for some reason. So unless they fixed them one day, I don't know if I can get too excited about Salt Flats racers anymore. But they're fine. You know what I mean? They're just okay. Anyways, though, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed, and let me know if you have them what you think of good old Nile Speedcone down in the comments below. Is he a girl? Is he a boy? I don't know. It don't really matter. But yeah, give me your thoughts on him down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time right here on the Cars Garage.